Batteries are the backbone of the modern world. From smartphones to electric vehicles, we rely on these energy storage devices to keep us connected and moving. As the demand for electric cars continue to grow, the need for better and more efficient batteries becomes increasingly urgent. In fact, electric car sales have skyrocketed in recent years, with 2022 seeing electric cars account for over 10% of all vehicle sales worldwide. And this is just the beginning, with governments around the world implementing policies to combat climate change. The demand for electric vehicles and the batteries that power them is only set to increase. For instance, in the US, the current climate legislation is investing billions in EV incentives and battery manufacturing. Similarly, gas-powered car bans have been enacted by the European Union and a number of US states, with the ban set to take effect in 2035. But what if I told you that Elon Musk's research team has accidentally stumbled upon a breakthrough that could change everything? Yeah, you heard that right. This team behind Tesla's cutting-edge technology has created a new battery that's cheaper, packs more energy, and charges faster than ever before. This accidental innovation could be the game changer that the EV industry has been waiting for. So, buckle up and get ready to learn about the battery that's causing a stir in the world of science and technology. But before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon for more exciting updates. Lithium-ion batteries have been around for quite some time, and they power the majority of EVs, as well as being used in computers and cell phones. Thanks to years of development, today's EVs are becoming more affordable and they can go hundreds of miles between charges. In addition to powering EVs, lithium-ion batteries are also used for grid electricity storage to balance out erratic renewable energy sources like wind and solar. However, there is still much space for development in this area. Academic research facilities and commercial enterprises are looking for ways to advance the technology, increasing capacity, reducing charging times, and lowering costs. Finding alternatives to the common lithium-ion chemistry is being pushed due to fears about the availability of essential battery components like cobalt and lithium. One thing is certain amidst the exploding battery development: the skyrocketing demand for electric vehicles and renewable energy, and the fact that batteries will be crucial to the switch to renewable energy. That's why the solid-state battery is the technology of the future. Solid-state batteries may hold the answer to extending the life of our phones, allowing smartwatches to charge in seconds, and even enabling electric cars to go thousands of miles between charges. Solid-state batteries are a crucial technology required to advance the EV revolution into its next stage of supercharged growth. This is why insiders refer to them as forever batteries. And guess what? QuantumScape, a company established by a group of brilliant Stanford scientists and academics in 2010, has made the seemingly unachievable possible. QuantumScape has created a solid-state battery that will operate in a vehicle. The next generation EV battery should be commercialized by QuantumScape within a few years, generating billions of dollars in revenue. Solid-state batteries are the best technological developments of the 2020s and the technology of the future. The main problem with solid-state batteries is something called dendrites, but QuantumScape seems to have cracked the code, creating a solid state that's resistant to dendrites. In short, we now have everlasting batteries. These powerful game-changing energy storage devices have been hailed as the future of EVs due to their high energy density, low risk of fire, and longer lifespan. But making them on a mass scale has proven to be a tricky business, until now. It turns out that the secret to making solid-state batteries is in the hands of a tiny, yet innovative company. This cutting-edge technology is said to be the greatest version of its kind, and it's being developed specifically to create superior electric vehicle batteries. What's more, a top 10 automaker is already using this tech, leaving us to wonder what Elon Musk's reaction will be. After all, Tesla is currently using 4,680 battery packs in its Model Y. But they're still only halfway towards their cost-saving goal. To achieve this goal, Tesla has employed a solid-state battery specialist solely focused on perfecting mass dry electrode production. The larger 4,680 cell was intended to be used in EV power packs and cost half as much as its current 2,170 batteries. But so far, the structural benefits of this battery are the only reasons for the tiny savings. That's where the dry coating process comes in, which is much safer, less expensive, and more convenient than the current wet coating method. Tesla's acquisition of dry process startup, Maxwell Technologies, in 2019 was the first step towards this goal, but it appears that Tesla has hit a roadblock in replicating the technology on a large scale for mass production. Rumor has it they've even hired Matt Tyler, who spent the last 6 years developing a semi-solid battery with an ultra-thick semi-solid cathode made up of advanced cobalt and nickel-free sodium cathode active material. With experts from outside the company now getting involved, it seems like Tesla is determined to master the art of solid-state batteries. If successful, they could reduce the price of the Model Y by an additional $5,280, making EVs more accessible to the masses. It's a lot of time, effort, and dangerous chemicals to make these batteries, but the potential benefits are well worth it. There's no doubt that Tesla has a reputation for disrupting industries with innovative technology, and their focus on battery development is no exception. The company recently announced its partnership with Mr. Tyler, the director of dry electrode development at the Fremont factory's cutting-edge 4,680 facility. Tesla's goal is to pioneer dry electrode production by the end of this year, which is crucial for ramping up the manufacturing of inexpensive 4,680 cells. This move is necessary for Tesla to maintain its enviable profit margins amid the ongoing EV pricing war. In addition, Tesla plans to increase the Nevada Gigafactory's 100 gigawatt-hour 4,680 battery capacity, which could result in annual federal tax credits of $3.5 billion for the company. Tesla has a great chance to surpass other EV manufacturers in terms of cost effectiveness if they can produce huge quantities of dry cathodes by the end of this year. The company's venture into solid-state batteries and lithium-sulfur batteries is also worth noting. LG Energy Solutions, a manufacturer of 2,170 battery cells used in Tesla's long-range performance electric vehicles, will produce lithium-sulfur batteries. These are cheaper to make than other battery types and could potentially power the transportation of the future due to their low cost and great density. Sulfur is a cheap and abundant element found in large yellow piles outside fossil fuel facilities. However, all solid-state batteries face many obstacles to overcome and price issues. They're also still some time off from mass production. Meanwhile, LG Energy Solutions has given up on investing in solid-state batteries, at least for the time being. The commercialization of next-generation technologies like lithium-sulfur is more advantageous, according to an industry source. The problem with current lithium-ion batteries is their dependence on troubled areas like the Democratic Republic of the Congo, where human rights abuses are common in the cobalt mines. Lithium-sulfur batteries may be significantly less expensive and dependent on these troubled areas. This is because sulfur is abundant and inexpensive. The addition of sulfur to a battery could theoretically result in a super high energy density of the quantity of energy that batteries can store after a single charge. Electric vehicles may have a range of roughly 300 miles per charge, but a lithium-sulfur battery may potentially quadruple that distance, or provide an EV that is half as heavy as its lithium-ion powered counterpart. Research labs are still the only place where lithium-sulfur batteries are found. However, as funding from the Inflation Reduction Act floods an expanding US battery market, Businesses and researchers are frantically trying to solve the puzzle of creating a game-changing battery that might overtake lithium-ion as the industry's next big thing. The key issue is whether a manufacturer can create a lithium-sulfur battery that, when produced in huge quantities, performs as promised. Tesla's partnership with Mr. Tyler and its focus on battery development shows the company's determination to innovate and create more sustainable technology. As a leader in the EV industry, Tesla has a responsibility to develop batteries that will not only benefit their customers, but the planet as a whole. With the company's ambitious plans for dry electrode production, solid-state batteries, and lithium-sulfur batteries, Tesla's future looks bright. As the electric vehicle market continues to grow and the demand for longer-lasting, more affordable batteries increases, the race to develop the next generation of batteries is heating up. Solid-state batteries and lithium-sulfur batteries are two potential alternatives to the current lithium-ion batteries that power most electric vehicles today. Solid-state batteries are considered safer and have higher energy densities than lithium-ion batteries, which means they can store more energy in the same amount of space. However, they are still in the experimental phase and have yet to be commercially viable. Lithium-sulfur batteries, on the other hand, have been around for a while and are gaining momentum as a promising alternative to lithium-ion batteries. One of the biggest advantages of lithium-sulfur batteries is that they are much cheaper to produce than lithium-ion batteries. Lithium-ion batteries rely on expensive metals like cobalt and nickel, which are limited in supply and can be environmentally damaging to mines. In contrast, sulfur is abundant and widely available. This means that lithium-sulfur batteries have the potential to be much more environmentally sustainable than lithium-ion batteries. Another advantage of lithium-sulfur batteries is their energy density. Lithium-sulfur batteries can store up to 5 times as much energy as lithium-ion batteries, which means that they can provide longer ranges for electric vehicles. They're also lighter than lithium-ion batteries, which means that they can help to reduce the weight of electric vehicles and increase their efficiency. Despite their many advantages, lithium-sulfur batteries also have some challenges to overcome. One of the biggest challenges is that sulfur tends to degrade over time, which can reduce the lifespan of the battery. This means that manufacturers will need to find ways to improve the durability of lithium-sulfur batteries before they can become widely used. Overall, lithium-sulfur batteries show a lot of promise as a more affordable, environmentally sustainable, and higher energy density alternative to lithium-ion batteries. As research continues, we may see more and more companies invest in this technology and bring it to market. So what are your thoughts about these sustainable batteries? Share with us in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, show us some love by hitting that like button and leaving a comment down below. Also, if you're a fan of all things technology, be sure to check out this other video that we've got lined up for you. It's packed with all of the latest news, tips, and tricks to keep you ahead of the curve.